between.
Ma'am, in this class, are we going to complete the chapter, ma'am?
Yeah, no, it takes one more class because we are going to solve numericals as well in this chapter. Okay. So first we will write the differences between distance and displacement. So what is distance, students? What is distance? Distance is the actually, it is the length of the path actually traveled by a body in any direction.
Yeah, ma'am.
So that can be the first point. Distance is the length of the path actually traveled by a body in any direction. So in any direction, the distance traveled, actually the length traveled by body, it is called as distance. Then what about displacement? It is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Deepti, please check your network. Ma'am. Yes, Deepti. Ma'am. Yes. Who is that?
Deepti, we can hear, ma'am.
So displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Okay. Next, what else we can write? Distance is scalar quantity, isn't it? This is what we discussed. What is scalar, students? What is scalar? What scalar means? What is scalar? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is scalar? What is vector? We already discussed earlier.
Ma'am, nobody responded.
A scalar means so everybody were active in last class.
Ma'am, basically scalar is the long path and vector is the
Which
small.
has magnitude.
Yes, ma'am.
Which has only magnitude.
Okay, ma'am.
Magnitude means nothing but I mentioned as a size, right?
Yes, ma'am. Big size.
Okay, but it doesn't depend on the direction, which has only magnitude. It is called distance. Then what about vector? Vector quantity is which depends on the direction as well as it has magnitude. It is vector.
Okay, ma'am.
Scalar means only magnitude. Vector is magnitude and direction.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Thank you.
Clear? Next time you should not miss this concept.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, in last calculations, in last class, we got displacement as -5. Did you remember that I told you that it is moving in opposite direction? Yes? We
Yeah,
got
ma'am, that
negative-
ABCD question.
Yes, yes. In ABCD question, we got displacement as -5. So we got answer negative, right? We got positive answers as well as negative values. But what about distance? Distance is always positive. That is the other point we can write. Distance is always positive. Okay. Whereas displacement, it can be negative, positive, as well as we got zero as well, right? If initial and final positions are same, then displacement is zero, isn't it? Displacement may be positive or negative or zero. This all cases we discussed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And distance will never decrease, whereas displacement can decrease, because we are considering only the shortest path. So displacement may decrease. Clear?
Okay.
So these are the difference. Yes. Clear with all the points, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Next term comes here is uniform and non-uniform motion. So what is uniform motion? Okay, if anybody is moving in a straight line, suppose I am moving here in a straight line, or any car is moving, if it is moving at like if any car is moving, if it is going in a constant speed, like it is not increasing its speed, suppose it is going at the speed of I think everybody have idea, right? 60, 70, 80 speed is mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So if they maintain the constant speed, they are not increasing or decreasing. Suppose a car is moving in a speed of 50 meter per second or 10 meter per second. So it means it is moving 10 meters for every second. It is not changing its speed. So per second means for 1 second, it is traveling 10 meters. And for the next second also it is traveling 10. And at the next second also it is traveling 10. So it means time as well as the speed. It means speed is remaining constant. Such kind of motion is called as uniform motion. Did you got it? What uniform motion means?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
A body moves along a straight line with constant speed. With a constant speed.
Yes, ma'am.
It is said to be in uniform motion. Did you understand what is uniform motion? Suppose example, you can write here, a car is running at a
At a
constant speed of
constant speed of
10 meter per second. So for every second it is traveling 10 meter. Suppose if the car it travel in 1 second 10 meter, and in the next second it travel 20 meter, and then it slow down to 5. So the car is going slow and then fast. So it means it is not maintaining its speed constant. Then that kind of motion is said to be non-uniform motion. Did you got it? What is uniform and non-uniform?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
A body which does not move along a straight line and also does not have a constant speed.
Yes. So if the speed of the body is not moving along the straight line, it keeps changing. Or else you can write body travels unequal distance in equal intervals of time. So if you are considering for every second or for every minute, so in the first minute it traveled some 50 meters, and in the second minute it traveled 100 meters. So for equal time intervals, it is traveling unequal distance in equal time intervals. Okay, like example, what we can consider? It traveled 10 meter in first second,
And then in the second
4.9 meter in second. So you can write any example.
Yeah, ma'am.
Next, 14 meter in third second. So this is an example for non-uniform motion. So if you show this in terms of graph, so I am plotting the graph, how the object is moving to show uniform and non-uniform motion. So I am writing distance here and time. That's what we are calculating, right? So how much distance in travel in particular time. So in case of uniform motion, it moves like this. It is moving with the same speed, like constant speed. So this is uniform motion. In case of non-uniform motion, it is travel, first it travel this much, and then it distance decrease, then it is traveling like this.
Down and then up.
Yes,
Or
yes.
it goes up, then down, down and up.
Yeah. So it indicates that it travel more distance and then it travel less distance. So the distance is not constant. So it is non-uniform motion. Clear what is uniform and non-uniform motion?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you told this class we're going to revise heat and temperature and fiber to fabric.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Like your voice is not clear.
Ma'am, I was saying that, ma'am, you told last class we're going to revise fiber to fabric and heat and temperature.
Yeah, ma'am. You told, ma'am.
What I told?
Ma'am, you told that you will tell fiber to fabric and
Yeah,
heat
yeah,
lesson,
we
ma'am.
will revise that. Don't worry. So I'll be taking for half an hour this class. So the next topic. So we have almost completed. Only 3 terms are there. With these new terms, then I'll start fiber and fabric. Don't worry.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, I remembered it. So next term is speed. What is speed, students? How can you calculate speed?
Ma'am, the distance covered by an object.
Ma'am, the
Yes,
distance covered by an object is called
in a particular time.
in a
We can
particular
consider time also. So
time
in
is
1 minute,
called
how much
speed.
it traveled? That is called speed. So
Ma'am, if it in 1 minute, if it does one round means in 5 minutes it does
you
5
should
rounds,
not
ma'am,
count
like
in
that.
terms of rounds. You have to count in terms of distance, like meters or
Yeah,
centimeters,
ma'am, like
kilometers.
in 1 minute, if it covers 1 meter,
Hmm.
in 5 minutes it can
Like
cover
for the car
5
or
meters.
anything, they will tell
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
mileage is 30 kilometer,
Yeah, ma'am.
like that.
50 kilometer per hour.
Yes. So it is, or else you can write directly, speed is distance covered in unit time. By an object.
Ma'am, a good example of this is the rotation of the earth, ma'am. Ma'am, speed is ma'am, Earth also has a certain speed.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Ma'am, I was
You
telling
just type in the text box.
Ma'am, I was telling that
Hmm.
the revolution around rotation of Earth rotation of the Earth around the Sun also has a particular speed, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, so is it called uniform
So
method?
can you tell the distance how much it traveled in case of
Ma'am, ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am. The doubt is this thing. It is related to this uniform and ununiform motion, ma'am. So is now Earth is rotating around the sun, ma'am, in the same speed every single day, ma'am. Ma'am, is it called uniform method or ununiform method?
Can you guys hear her? If yes, let me know what she's telling
No, ma'am,
exactly.
we can't hear him.
Yeah. You
It is
can
like
type Jane.
Ma'am, it
Jane,
is
you
them,
can.
ma'am.
Ma'am, I will.
Ma'am, you're calling him as a girl, ma'am. Her, you're calling.
Okay, you type in the chat box. So your voice is like up and down. So it is not constant. So from the, can we give this formula speed is equal to distance by time, which is how much distance it traveled in a particular time.
Yeah, ma'am, we can do.
Yes. So distance is measured in units. Which unit, students?
Meter per second, ma'am.
Meter per second.
Distance.
Ma'am, meter. Ma'am.
Yes.
Meters,
Distance
kilometers,
is measured in
centimeters.
meter. Time is measured in second. So units of speed, what can we write? Which is distance is
Meter per
meter
second.
and time is second. So meter per second, which is indicated by M by SEC. Meter in shortcut M, SEC per second. Okay, not only in meter, we can write in kilometer. Okay, kilometer per hour. Next, meter per minute. So time is measured in terms of second, minute and hour, right? So it can be any units, and distance can be measured in kilometer and meter. So we are writing meter and kilometer. Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So the
Yes,
next
ma'am.
one, in speeds, we will see how many kinds of speeds are there. So
Ma'am, note is not responding.
yeah.
Ma'am, I was asking that, ma'am, rotation of Earth due around the sun, ma'am, is it uniform, ma'am, uniform motion or uniform motion, ma'am?
Rotation of Earth around.
The sun is a uniform or ununiform rotation.
It is in uniform motion, right? Ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, because the definition only says that not in a straight line, ma'am, because the rotation of Earth around the sun is in an oval shape.
See, for uniform motion, so just to see the graph once, and we mentioned particularly that it must be in a straight line, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
But revolution or rotation of Earth around the sun, it is not a straight line, it is of circular. So
Yeah,
in this
ma'am.
case, we won't consider uniform motion. So we can't tell that point.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, it is not even in non-uniform motion also, right?
Yeah. Actually,
Ma'am, it is
we
not
can.
even a non-uniform motion because it is like it rotates in the same
So
speed.
you can tell uniform circular motion.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
If circular motion you mentioned, that will be clear. Uniform, okay, but to tell uniform motion, it must be in a straight line, but
Yes, ma'am.
the rotation is circular. So uniform circular motion we can mention.
Ma'am, but if we take uniform circular, right, it is like uniform is only a straight line and you added circular to it.
What?
Ma'am, but uniform is moving in a straight line, but if we add circular also, it would be in a straight line, right? Straight line. If because uniform is in a straight line.
No, circular. Yeah, we can tell uniform circular motion. But velocity is changing, right? Is it traveling with same velocity?
No, ma'am.
So velocity is changing as well as acceleration is changing. So you
Ma'am,
can't.
what is velocity, ma'am?
Okay. So we will discuss what is velocity. So okay. So in tomorrow class we will come to know. So just now listen for speed first. So after this speed, velocity comes.
Okay.
So shall I? It is around
Yeah, ma'am, you can start
7:30. I will start
fiber to
to fabric.
Yes.
Ma'am, we have 2 minutes remaining.
What?
Ma'am, we have 2 minutes remaining.
So shall I
2
start
minutes,
after
what?
7:30?
Yeah. Ma'am, but ma'am, why are we discussing heat, ma'am? Because heat is not there for anyone, I think, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have heat, ma'am.
Yeah. First we will discuss fiber to fabric.
Ma'am, in our exam we have heat.
Okay. So after fiber to fabric, tomorrow in the beginning itself, I will revise heat and then we will go for the motion and time. Who are typing? I'll close the chatting and everything.
Ma'am, but in heat and temperature, ma'am, this is what happens, ma'am. Now, ma'am, there would be conversions like Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Fahrenheit, and Kelvin to Celsius.
Jane, can't
Yes,
hear you, Jane.
ma'am, I can't even chat, ma'am.
What to tell again, then?
Okay,
I
Jane,
can
let
hear
me
him, ma'am.
discuss fiber to fabric. Okay, in fiber, how many? First, we will see classification of fiber. How fiber is classified. Fiber
Ma'am, into
is
2 types,
classified
ma'am.
into two.
Natural
Plant fibers and animal fibers.
Actually, fiber is classified into 3 types. Natural
Yeah, ma'am.
fiber,
Natural fibers, synthetic fibers,
semi-synthetic fibers.
and semi-synthetic fibers.
Semi-synthetic
Ma'am, but in this,
and synthetic.
ma'am, but in 7th class, we are going to learn only about
Yeah.
natural
So
fibers,
in
ma'am.
natural fibers, you are going to learn about plant fiber,
Plant fibers and animal fibers.
fibers. So plant fibers, can you give examples like cotton,
Cotton,
jute? Yeah, animals like wool, silk.
wool, silk,
Hmm.
muga silk, like that, ma'am.
Yeah. So natural fibers, in this there are 2 categories which are obtained from plants are called plant fibers and which are obtained from animals are called animal fibers. So first we will see about wool. Okay, so where we can use wool, mostly we will use wool in sweaters to protect ourselves from the cold, right?
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
how wool is obtained?
Ma'am,
So wool is obtained from
sheep,
animals
ma'am.
like sheep, goat,
Angora goat,
yak,
llama, and alpaca.
yes. So
Alpacas.
here, actually these animals, they bear a thick coat of hair on their bodies. Okay.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
these from these we will make the wool. These wool fibers generally keep us warm.
Ma'am, because they are a good conductors,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you can call it as insulating barriers as well because it provides us insulation. So they act as insulating barriers, creating. So it acts.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, they have air holes, ma'am. But when the air enters, like the heat will be there only, ma'am, and the air is a bad conductor of heat, ma'am. So it doesn't let the heat escape, ma'am. It keeps us
We
warm.
will discuss one by one. Okay, so wool keeps warm, and wool is obtained from the hairy growth of the animals. Okay, so wool, it is completely made up of protein.
Keratin, ma'am.
No, let me discuss. Okay, so it is made up of protein. After this, you can tell your views. Okay. So mostly, as you said, wool can be from sheep, goat, alpaca, visuna. So these are the certain animals. So what is the difference between fleece and hair?
Ma'am, please.
What is fleece?
Ma'am, fleece means the coarse bead hair
Actually,
along
wool is
with
obtained from this
soft
fleece
under
hair.
hair, ma'am. Whereas hair means coarse bead hair can only come, ma'am. Beard hair.
Fleece means which is the covering of wool on a sheep, which are used to make clothes, that is fleece. Whereas hair is nothing but you can find hair, which is thin thread-like structures from the skin. That is hair. Hair is different from the fleece, isn't it? So we won't prepare wool from the hair. We will prepare wool from the fleece of animals. Okay, fleece is thick covering of wool on sheep. So these only helps to make clothing and everything, whereas hair is nothing but thread-like structures which comes out of the skin. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, wool from the sheep. So what are its characteristics? So whatever the wool we are taking from the sheep, what are its characteristics? So the sheep hairy coat, it has two fibers in it. Whatever the wool, it has
Coarse bead hair and soft under
Yes.
hair, ma'am.
coarse beard hair and soft under hair. So two kinds are there. One is coarse beard hair. Other is soft under hair.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, the under hair of the sheep is very soft and the beard hair is very
It
coarse,
is
ma'am.
the
That's it.
soft, as the name itself is telling, soft and coarse. Okay. So
Yeah,
this
ma'am.
soft under hair, it is found close to the skin.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, where am I continuing, ma'am?
Yeah, you're speaking, so I was silent. Then the finest wood is finest wool.
Angora goat.
Wool is obtained from
Angora,
Merino, a breed of sheep from Spain.
Angora goat, ma'am.
Obtained from Merino. So
Ma'am, but merino, I think it's a fiber, no, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
is obtained from the Merino, a breed of sheep.
But it's come from Angora goat only, no, ma'am.
So it is one of the breed of sheep, Merino breed.
Okay.
So it is from Spain. In Spain, there is a sheep which is called, like it is one of the breed called Merino. From it, you can get finest wool. Originally from Spain. So you're checking notes. I'm uploading in the resources tab of
Yeah, ma'am.
WISE. Okay.
Ma'am means the merino breed. Ma'am, the wool given by merino breed is also very costly, I think, ma'am.
Yes, it is finest, soft, light, and costly one. So what is the meaning of breed, students?
Ma'am, type.
Not type, like it is having certain similar features, but a particular type of animal, it will be having the same kind of features. Like you are telling, it is one of the
Ma'am, like same animal which have a different kind of features, ma'am.
Yeah, some difference will be there.
Same like the humans, ma'am.
Yes. So next we will see how sheeps are rearing of sheeps.
Ma'am, first process shearing, second process covering, third one
No,
is
that is wool production. So rearing means like keeping animals, taking care of
selective
it.
breeding, ma'am. Ma'am, selective breeding.
Breeding is different, rearing is different. So what is rearing? Rearing means keeping
Ma'am,
animals and caring for them.
Ma'am, like domesticating animals.
See, where you will find sheep mostly in hilly regions of like Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh.
yeah, ma'am.
What they will do, they will take care of the animals. They will
Ma'am, now, ma'am, how do you get in Hyderabad? Ma'am, in Hyderabad, you get the wool t-shirts. Ma'am, basically, they get the sheep from Jammu Kashmir to Hyderabad or someplace near us, and ma'am, then they produce wool from there.
what he told.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
to
he told that, ma'am, in Hyderabad to prepare like the sweaters and everything, they bring the goats and
Yeah.
sheep from Jammu and Kashmir, ma'am.
So they won't bring, actually they rear there. They take care of and they like from the skin they will make and they'll sell here, right? They come in the winter season mainly. They will sell the woolen cloths and they will go back. In Hyderabad, on the footpaths, they will keep shelters and they'll sleep there. Have you seen? Particularly in the winter season, they'll make the shelters on the footpath. They'll sleep there itself. They come with their families actually. Okay, after selling, they'll go back. Okay, so rearing mostly found it can be done in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, the rearing of sheep is called apiculture, I think, ma'am.
Apiculture,
I think it's apiculture only.
rearing of sheep.
Ma'am, it's not apiculture.
Sheep. Then what is silkworm?
Sericulture, ma'am.
Okay, then what is apiculture?
Ma'am, the rearing of sheep is called apiculture, I'm thinking, ma'am.
Then honeybees.
Ma'am, I also don't know about honeybees.
Honeybee is apiculture. Okay. So Sikkim, Punjab, etc. So these are the few states. So till now we discussed about wool, where it gets and what is the finest wool, where from which breed we can get, and where sheeps are reared. And now wool production. How wool is like it will be removed from the body of animal and how the process is done. Sheep hair is generally removed from the body. Okay, and then what process they will do? So they will do to produce wool. First they will do shearing process. So in shearing process, the fleece of sheep, fleece means, you understood, right? What is fleece? We already discussed what is fleece here. It is the covering on the, you won't tell hair on a sheep, you will call it as fleece. So the fleece on sheep with the from the body is removed. Okay, this is called shearing process. So actually they will do annually, like once per year in spring or summer season. Okay, it's like haircut, how you will do. It won't hurt the animal. Okay, simply they will remove, they use certain machines. Have you ever seen, students?
Yes, ma'am. Special clippers, ma'am.
Yes. So it will be like how you trim your hair, in the same way they will trim the hair of sheep that process is called as shearing, and it is done annually, like once a year in the spring or in the summer season.
Yes.
Okay, next process is scoring. So in this, what we will do, whatever is removed, it is washed thoroughly in the tanks. So actually it is the outer layer of the animal, right? So in that there will be dust, grease, so that everything is removed by this process, which is called scoring process. In scoring process, whatever the skin is there, that skin is washed thoroughly in the tanks to remove grease, dust, dirt, everything. So in shearing process, what is done, students? It is like simple haircut. I'm writing just to remember. In scoring process, washing, sheared skin to remove dirt, grease, and everything. Okay, so this washing process is also done with the help of machines. Next process is grading,
Grading, ma'am.
or you can also call it as sorting.
Sorting, yeah, ma'am.
So in this process, based on the
Ma'am,
length, color, texture, it is, yes.
Ma'am, I think the third process is dyeing, ma'am.
Yeah, we will do everything in the grading and sorting process. In this, there are many involved. So one in whatever it is removed, based on the length, color, texture, we will do certain process. So first we will do dyeing.
Ma'am, dyeing, sorting,
Dyeing means what we
cleaning
will
of
do.
burrs.
As a natural color, generally it will be white, brown, or black color. So whatever the color,
Ma'am, it doesn't look nice, ma'am.
Ma'am,
whatever the colors are required, that those are
ma'am, can you give example?
for what?
Ma'am, now you want a green bed sheet, ma'am. So remember green wool sweater,
Yeah,
ma'am.
we will use green color, right? Sweaters are of many colors.
Yes, ma'am, but we especially we need green color, ma'am. But now, ma'am, sheep come in white, black, brown.
Yeah, they will use certain dyes
Yes, ma'am, we
actually.
will use some natural dye or artificial dye, ma'am, because natural dye will go in some time, ma'am.
Hmm.
So they'll use artificial dye.
Yeah, obviously artificial, like organic, nothing is available, right?
Yeah, ma'am, even if there's organic after few.
Ma'am, if organic is there also after some washes only, it will go, ma'am.
Yeah, it won't
The
be like
color will
exact
be
good
not.
color. It won't be, so they will follow
Color,
everything
ma'am,
artificially,
color.
and they will do everything like with the help of machines.
Yes, ma'am, this color.
Ma'am, nowadays everything machines, ma'am. But at that time, nothing was about machines,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, so if you use a green natural color dye, ma'am, now after 2-3 years, you'll be observing that white woolen sweater of yours
Yeah.
will be becoming light, ma'am, due to the color will
Ma'am, they do the process of dyeing because the only the white color doesn't look nice, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, if you want a colorful sweater, ma'am, that ma'am, you don't have that material, ma'am. You don't have that colorful dyes, ma'am, except from white.
Yes. So after dyeing, after giving color, then they will dry it. So the next process is drying. So for this, what they will do, see in the washing machine, how drying takes place, students? It will squeeze out entire water, right?
Yeah, ma'am, it will squeeze and it will give us, ma'am, the output.
Yeah. So they also put into the rollers to squeeze out the as much as water possible, and then the wool is weighed, packed into bales. Okay, so these bales are transported to the mills. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
so,
I think still we have to
so
discuss
can you?
about.
I think you have idea of the bale, right? How it will be. So in the center, you can find like this. It is totally rolled woolen ones,
Yeah,
thread.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
So the fleece is baled. So the name is baled.
Ma'am, can I tell one thing, ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, there's an animal called llama and ma'am, like llama, ma'am. Its ancestor, ma'am, its ancestor vicuna is an endangered species, ma'am. Now, ma'am, and also it gives the softest material, like softest wool material in the world, ma'am.
Wool.
Ma'am, it gives the softest wool material in the world. Ma'am, and also, ma'am, like some years ago, Australian scientists invented a way, ma'am, like for removing wool. Ma'am, without sharing process only, it will, ma'am.
Okay.
They inject the sheep with a special hormone, ma'am.
Yeah,
So that
nowadays
they
scientists. So even to get the finest wool, the scientists are doing, like they are developing
Selective
certain
breeding.
breeds. Yeah, so they are like they are developing the breeds of sheep to get soft under hair.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Mhm.
can I tell something?
Yes.
Ma'am, in our country, ma'am, pashmina wool is very soft.
Yeah, ma'am, it's very costliest, ma'am. The
Ma'am,
pashmina.
and it is very soft also.
Yes.
Fine.
So that bale is converted to an at last after drying process, making of an, it goes to the mills. It goes to the mills and then it is made into an. So you know an, right?
Yeah, ma'am, yarn, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I think now we have to discuss the health hazards in wool industry.
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. So what are the health hazards in
Anthrax
wool
disease, ma'am.
industry?
Anthrax
Like
disease.
bacteria will be there, anthrax will be there. So due to
Ma'am, and the anthrax disease is caused by the bacteria called Bacillus anthracis. ma'am.
anthrax, yes, bacillus anthrax. So due to that, it leads to blood diseases called Sorter's disease.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am,
so the
Sorter's.
workers face these kind of diseases there. Okay, now they got vaccinations. So due to vaccinations, they are preventing these diseases and they're working healthy.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, and the same in the, ma'am, like in the wool industry also there are some diseases, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, like they may get asthma and some other issues,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, yes.
Asthma.
They will get that.
Ma'am, and blisters.
Blisters?
Yeah, ma'am, like ma'am, they boil the cockles, ma'am. Then they have to check that the silk fibers have come out or not, ma'am. For that, they keep their hands to, ma'am, like the silk have loosened or not, ma'am, because the silk is made up of a strong protein called fibrin
Yeah,
or
it is
sericin,
disease
ma'am.
of skin, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Like boils are formed on the skin.
Yeah, ma'am, and also asthma and bronchitis and some
Yeah,
hearing
bronchitis,
disorders,
asthma, both are similar.
and also some hearing disorders, ma'am. That's why.
Yeah. Next, wool, it is also obtained from other animals like Angora wool, from Angora goat.
Ma'am, Angora wool is obtained from Angora rabbit, ma'am. Angora
Angora
rabbit.
goat.
Ma'am, from Angora goat we get the mohair fiber, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Mohair fiber. Mohair fiber.
Mohair fiber.
Yeah, ma'am. Mohair fiber is obtained from the Angora goat, ma'am, and Angora wool is obtained from Angora rabbit, ma'am.
Is that?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So why I know that Angora wool is obtained from Angora goat. And Angora, Angora rabbit also there.
Ma'am, Angora rabbit is, ma'am, Angora rabbit is known as Angora wool, ma'am. I'm like the wool obtained from Angora rabbit is known as Angora wool, and the
Angora fiber it is. Yeah, Angora rabbit. Okay.
Ma'am, and the the fibers
mohair is
from
obtained from Angora goat.
Angora goat.
Okay, actually from Angora goats, the mohair is obtained twice a year. They will harvest. They will.
Ma'am, also alpaca and llama also belong to camel family, and they're found in South America, ma'am. And their undercoat hair is very soft and lustrous, ma'am.
Yes.
And also light in weight.
Alpaca, right?
Alpaca and llama also.
Llama. So they both belongs to camel family.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hmm.
They both.
Yes.
Ma'am,
So they generally, alpaca and llama, they found in South America.
Ma'am, how does an alpaca look? Ma'am, I've never seen one.
Okay, I'll show you.
Ma'am, can I
Fine.
show, ma'am? Ma'am, I have, ma'am. Alpaca picture.
Yeah, send Rishikesh.
Yeah, I'm sending.
Ma'am, but the chat is disabled.
So I'll share screen. Don't worry.
Ma'am,
Can you see
alpaca will be
here
very
alpaca
beautiful,
how
ma'am.
it is looking?
Ma'am, very beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, very white and very beautiful. ma'am.
Yeah.
Very cute.
So it doesn't look like camel, right? It is giving look of
Ma'am,
some
like a
donkey, some
fur dog,
giraffe.
ma'am. Full.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
it's like a dog with a fur, ma'am. Like that, it's there.
See the difference between alpaca and llama. See here. Can you see the difference?
Yeah, ma'am, alpaca and llama we can see, ma'am.
One is their height. You can see here.
Ma'am, alpaca is
Their
very much.
ears. Their
Ma'am,
coat.
alpaca is much smaller than llama, ma'am, and
Alpaca generally. Can you see the difference here? I'll show.
Ma'am, alpaca is like a dog.
ma'am,
into
and
a
we,
llama.
ma'am, and
Alpaca
also we.
will have soft skin, whereas llama will have the coarse skin. Can you see here?
Yeah, ma'am.
Weight difference and everything.
Ma'am, and can you also show, ma'am, and can you also show the VQna, ma'am, VQna.
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am,
VQna is an endangered species, ma'am.
ma'am, alpacas, ma'am, are dogs into llamas, ma'am.
No.
Yeah,
This
they
one, right?
Don't think
Visuna.
like dog.
Yeah, it is
They're
looking
not
like
dogs.
some, what it is?
Ma'am, but they have like a dog feature, ma'am, like that. Ma'am,
Deer. It looks
Yes, ma'am.
like deer,
Visuna,
right?
ma'am.
Face looks.
And Visuna also will be same like llama, ma'am. Llama.
it's going to be llama into a deer, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Llama.
VQna is an endangered species of llama family, ma'am. So it looks like a llama only.
Yeah, ma'am, into a deer.
Yes, ma'am. It looks like deer.
Llama only, ma'am. So there's no doubt in that, ma'am. Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the difference between alpaca and Vicuna and llama, ma'am? Vicuna and llama.
Ma'am, Rishikesh, Vikana looks like
I think they showed the difference between.
Ma'am, Vikona looks like what do we call deer into a llama, ma'am. Ma'am, this Vikana has little fur, while llama has more fur than them.
Oh, I also have, ma'am. Can I also show? Not by share screen also, ma'am.
YouTube client Jera. But,
Yeah, ma'am, I'm showing, ma'am. Ma'am, in my video.
we can't see. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Rishikesh.
Ma'am, and this is the
Yes.
Bactrian camel and everything, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
What book is that, Rishikesh?
Bactrian camel, Angora goat.
Yeah,
and
Bactrian camel, Kashmiri goat, Angora goat.
Yeah, Rishikesh. What book is that?
What?
Which book are you using?
Means what? What?
They are asking for the book.
Book name.
Ma'am, the Oxford book, ma'am.
Yes, I am teaching from the same book.
Ma'am,
I mean,
I
no,
have that book.
Ma'am, can you share the ebook download, ma'am?
This book you need.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm trying to find all over internet.
No, go to Amazon and click on new science in everyday
But
life.
I'm
book.
giving notes, right?
Click on new science in everyday life book.
You can
Then you
download
get.
from internet. You will find it.
I mean, instead if we buy it would be so much easy, ma'am. We can read it anytime.